Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today, it is August 9th, 2023. It's on Wednesday and sunny outside. How are you spending Wednesday? Do you have a work or school today? Or is it a day off today? It hinges on your schedule. It depends on your schedule. It is dependent on your schedule. It's all up to your schedule. Why don't you call the customer service center? Maybe your problem will be solved. Customer management should be done correctly so that the information won't be released by mistake. I sometimes watch news in which the company released the customer information by mistake or by their computers being hacked. So, you know, the importance of customer management system. Due to the weak customer management system, it was hacked and the important process information was leaked. Customer management system. I'm sorry, we cannot find your name in our customer management system. We are sorry, but we cannot find your name in our customer management system and shopping records. Customer management, customer management, customer management, customer management, customer management, customer management, customer management. Customer management system. Owing to weak customer management system in the computer, it was hacked and the important customers' information was leaked. On account of due to the weak customer management system, some of the information of the customers leaked. It is customary to take off shoes before stepping into the house in Japan. It is customary to drink a cup of coffee in the morning for me. It is customary to drink a cup of coffee in the morning for me. It is customary that we can see many school students praying for their success in the academic at the shrine before the examination. Customary, 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 customary. Studying for 8 hours is customary for some people, especially for students. Studying all day is customary for some people, Studying on a day all day long is customary for some people. Studying for more than 10 hours is customary for some people, especially students. Studying all day long. Studying all day long on weekends is customary for some people. Studying on all day long. Studying all day long on weekends is customary for some people. Customary. Bowing each other to show respect as greetings is customary in Japan. Could you tell me unique custom in your country or region or community? Custom. My way of studying English might be unique for some people, but this is my custom. Brushing our teeth will be one of the customs we do every day. Taking off shoes before stepping into the house is Japanese custom. Taking off shoes at the entrance before entering the house is custom in Japan. Do I need to declare what I bought at the customs? Do I need to declare what I bought at the customs? What things do I have to declare at the customs? As far as I know, if I have more than 1 million yen in cash, I have to declare at the customs. As far as I know, if I have more than 1 million yen in cash, I have to declare at the customs. What are the things I have to declare at the customs? What are the typical things I have to declare at the customs? Customs. What are the things I have to declare at the customs? Customs officer. Customs officer. Customs officer. I like the TV program in which the customer, the passenger, and a customs officer have a quarrel, or no, not quarrel, but communicate each other. And the passenger tries to fraud by telling a lie to get away with the things. Customs officer. Customs officer. The passenger was asked by the customs officer why she brought so many food which is prohibited to bring in, and why she didn't declare beforehand. She answered she hadn't known about that. The customs officer asked the passenger why she brought so many food and drink which are prohibited to bring. She answered she hadn't known about that. Customs duty, tariff, customs duty, 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 tariff. If the amount of customs duty increases so much, more and more people will buy the domestic products in order to avoid paying high tariffs. Customs duty, customs duty. If the customs duty boosts so much, increases so much, more and more people will buy products domestically in order to avoid paying high taxes, tariffs. Customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty. Customs duty, 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 customs duty. Is there a free trade agreement without customs duty in order to promote the trade? Is there free trade agreement with to let go of customs duty in order to promote more trade? Is there a free trade agreement between countries where letting go where customs duty is removed, tariff is removed? Is there free trade agreement where tariffs are removed in order to promote trade between the countries? Is there a free trade agreement, FTA, to remove tariffs at all in order to promote the trade between the countries? Customs duty, 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 tariff. If the customs duty increases so much, more and more people will buy domestic products in order to avoid paying such a high tariffs. Customs duty, tariff, customs duty, tariff, customs duty, tariff, customs duty, tariff, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, customs duty, tariff. Is there a free trade agreement where customs duty is removed? Is there free trade agreement where customs duty is let go of, removed, get rid of, got rid of? Can I have it customized? Can I have the picture frame customized? Can I have the picture frame customized? Can I have the picture frame customized to the size of my picture? Sure, for extra charge. And this frame is custom. I had it customized to fit my picture. I see. And this is a customized picture frame. It is custom suit, custom trouser to my height, length of my leg. Custom order, custom size of my suit, custom suitcase, custom suit and trouser, custom suit, custom suit, custom suit. Custom suit, custom suit, custom suit, custom suit, customize the suit, custom suit, custom suit, custom suit, custom suit, custom suit. Custom. Custom suit, custom trouser to my length of my leg. Custom order, custom menu to my taste. Custom menu to my taste, which is applicable to my allergy. I asked if the menu is customized, and the chef of the restaurant said okay, so I had the menu customized to my allergy. I had the menu customized to my taste. Custom menu, which got rid of the food that I cannot eat. Custom menu is available. Custom menu, which can remove what we cannot eat. Custom menu is available in order to remove what you cannot eat. Custom menu is available, so please don't hesitate to ask me what food you cannot eat. We can have it customized. We can have the menus customized. Customs duty, custom. Custom menu is available, so please don't hesitate to ask me which food you cannot eat. We will customize the menu. Custom menu, custom suit. Custom suit is available for extra charge. Before create your own suit, let me measure your size, waist, and so on. Custom PC, customized desktop PC, custom personal computer, custom desktop computer, custom event, custom menu, which is not available at once, for the moment. This is my custom suit, matching my size. This is my custom suit, matching my size, length, and so on. I heard someone exclaiming in the distance, but it was my misunderstanding. Maybe I'm tired. I should have a rest. I should take a rest. I should have a break. I should take a break. Exclaim, 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 exclaim. The teacher exclaimed in order to emphasize the importance of our life before summer vacation started. Teachers exclaimed the importance of our life before summer vacation started. I heard someone exclaiming. 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 Exclaim. The teacher exclaimed to study. The teacher exclaimed not to be loud at the class during the class. The teacher exclaimed not to use the smartphone during the class. The teacher exclaimed to the student not to use a smartphone during the class. The lady exclaimed that she wanted to study in United States. The lady exclaimed that she wanted to be a Hollywood star. The kid exclaimed that he wanted to play the video game instead of studying hard as their parents expected. The kid exclaimed that the parents should buy the video games for him instead of him studying so much as their parents expected. The kid exclaimed that the parents should buy him the video game in return for him studying so much as their parents expected. Exclamation. Exclamation with excitement. Exclamation with excitement. Exclamation. Exclamation. Exclamation mark. Exclamation with excitement, joy. Exclamation with joy. Exclamation with gladness, happiness after winning the championship. Exclamation with excitement was heard after the game. Exclamation was heard everywhere in the hall after the performance of the entertainer. It left nothing to be desired. And the standing ovation didn't stop for a long time. Exclamation. 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 Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is used to emphasize something. Many exclamation marks were added at the end of the word, meaning it was such a surprise for the writer. Many exclamation marks were added at the end of the sentence. Exclamation. 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 Exclamation mark is used to emphasize something. Exclamation mark is used to emphasize something. Emphasize something. Emphasize something. Something. Exclamation mark is used to emphasize something. Exclamation mark is used to emphasize something. Exclamation. 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 Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Both edges of the street is designed same. Both edges of the street is designed same. Each edge of the street is designed same. Either edge of the street is designed same. Do you know the event to know to judge how you are courageous or brave at the edge of the cliff? Do you know the event uh, lying on the edge of the cliff to know how you are courageous? People tend to sit on the edge of the bench in the public transportations. People are inclined to choose to sit on the edge of the bench, chair. People are apt to choose to sit on the edge of the chair. Edge. The edge of the kitchen knife is so sharp enough to cut paper without a movement, but just to touch it. The edge of the kitchen knife is so sharp, so please be careful. Edge of the shaver. The edge of the shaver is protected with a special case. The edge of the kitchen knife is so sharp, so please be careful when you cook. The edge of the kitchen knife is so sharp after the polishing, so please be careful when you cook. Edge edge of the road. Edge of the compartment, edge of the area, edge of the housing area, edge of the street. The paper is etched with beautiful sakura designs. The paper is etched with beautiful sakura designs. The pillowcase is etched with beautiful strings. The pillowcase is etched with beautifully colored string. The gymnastic hall was etched with white and red colored flags for the graduation ceremony. The hall was etched with white and red colored flags, curtains, for the graduation ceremony. The hall was etched with white and red colored curtains in order to celebrate the new employees and students. The hall was etched with white and red colored curtains or flags for the graduation ceremony. You can see some houses etched by LED lights on Christmas Day. Here. The house is very famous for etching it with colorful LED on Christmas Day. Are you waiting for the museum etched with LEDs on Christmas Day? The museum is etched with LEDs on Christmas Day. I'm not courageous enough to edge my house with LEDs on Christmas Day. The pillowcase is etched with beautifully colored string. The picture frame is etched with golden leaves. Golden leaves. The picture frame is etched with golden leaves. The picture frame is etched with golden leaves. Many houses are etched with high-tall fences. Many houses are surrounded by fences in order to make the border clear. The rectangular-shaped stone is used to etch kitchen knife. The rectangular stone is used to sharp, polish, and etch kitchen knife. The rectangular-shaped stone is used to etch kitchen knife. The rectangular-shaped stone is used to etch kitchen knife. The rectangular stone is used to etch kitchen knife. The rectangular-shaped stone is used to etch the knives. Etch. There are some tools which are easier to etch knives are available. There are some more tools which can etch knives easier than before. There are some more tools which can etch kitchen knives easier. There are more tools available which can etch kitchen knives easier. There are more tools available which can etch the knives much easier. Etch, etch, etch. The electric powered pencil driller can etch my pencil so fast. The electric powered pencil driller can etch my pencil so fast. But also I have manual pencil driller. So I use both electric pencil driller and manual pencil driller. Many houses are surrounded and etched with fences. Many houses are etched with fences. Many houses are edged 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 with fences. The picture frame is edged with beautifully sakura designs. The picture frame is edged with brown wood. The picture frame is edged with brown wood. The picture frame is edged with brown wood. The picture frame is edged with aluminium. The picture is edged with aluminium. The picture frame is edged with white wood. The picture is edged with white wood. The picture is edged with brown wood. The rectangular stone is used to edge knives, kitchen knives. The rectangular stone is used to sharp and edge kitchen knives. The rectangular stone is used to sharp knives. The rectangular stone is used to edge knives. The rectangular stone is used to edge knives. The rectangular stone is used to edge the knives. The rectangular stone is used to edge knives. Although the company was on the verge of bankruptcy, the CEO told the employees that we would make the best engine in the world. Now it's time to take the chance. It's chance now. Although the company was on the verge of going bankruptcy, the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, told the employees that we would make the best engine in the world. I was many times on the verge of crying. I was many times on the verge of crying. I was almost on the verge of getting angry at my friends, at my friend who were late for the destination we promised to meet at. 5 minutes may be on the verge of whether or not I get angry at somebody. 5 minutes might be the time and the length of the time in which I will be on the verge of getting mad at somebody. My car was on the verge of running out of the gas, but fortunately, I got to the petroleum station before it went out. Though my car was on the brink of running out of the petroleum, I could get to the gas station before that, fortunately. It is the worst that my car will run short of the gas before I get to arrive at reach the petroleum station. The number of customers into the museum was on the verge of whether or not the management of the museum put restriction on the number. Some teachers prefer to the class after chattering in order to keep attention from us, especially during hot summer. Some teachers at my school prefaced classes after chattering for some time. In order to keep our attention, in order to draw our attention, in order to draw our motivation, especially during hot summer. And some teachers prefaced their classes after chattering for some time in order to bring out our motivation, especially during hot summer. Preface. Some teachers prefaced classes with saying jokes, chattering. And some teachers prefaced their classes with chattering. The live was prefaced with the musicians appearing from the underground of the stage. The live was prefaced with the musicians turning up from underground, from under the stage. The musicians prefaced their life with them appearing from under the stage. The live was prefaced with the musician appearing from under the stage. As soon as the musician turned up from under the stage, exclamation was heard loudly. Some teachers prefaced their classes with chattering in order to bring out our motivation, especially during hot summer. Some teachers prefaced their classes with chattering. Chatter. Some teachers prefaced their classes with chatter. Some teachers prefaced their classes with chatter. Some teachers prefaced their classes with chatter. Chattering. Chatter. And it might be surprising to you, the school prefaced their practice by batting practice without preparation, warming up at all. The live was prefaced with fading out the light. The concert was prefaced with fading out the light. The concert was prefaced with turning off the light. The movie was prefaced with introduction of new movies. When I had to write an essay for some of homework, I used to read only the preface and postscript and didn't read all of the content of the book. When I was a student, I used to read only the preface, which are usually written at the first pages of the book, in order to avoid tiredness, hassle, predicament, hindrance, mayhem, chaos, and so on. Preface. Preface. Do you like to read the prefaces written by the author of the book? Do you usually read the prefaces written by the author at the first pages of the book? Do you usually read the prefaces written by the author on the first pages of the book? Do you usually read the preface on the first pages of the book written by the author, or you skip them and start to read? I used to read only the preface of the book written on the first page of the book in order to write an essay. But my thin content, the thin content of my essay was soon seen through by the teacher. Do you also read only? And did you also used to read only the preface of the book when you had to write an essay in order to avoid tiredness? Do you usually read the preface on the first pages of the book? Or do you skip the preface? Preface. Do you usually read the preface? 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 written by the author on the first pages of the book. Do you usually read the preface? Read. Do you usually read the preface? Read. Do you usually read the preface? Read the preface. 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 Do you usually read the preface on the first pages of the book written by the author before starting to read the content? Do you usually read the preface written by the author on the first pages of the book before starting to read the content? Do you usually read the preface? Preface. Do you usually read the preface by the author written on the first pages of the book before starting to read the content? Do you usually read the preface? 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 Read. Do you usually read the preface? Read. Do you usually read the preface before starting to read the content? Preface. 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 The executives merely wanted to say hi and look around in my branch office. And some people merely wanted to say hi to me without any appointments. The regular customers merely wanted to say hi and bring the souvenir to the owner of the restaurant. The regular customers merely wanted to give the souvenirs from Hokkaido to the owner of the restaurant. Merely. I merely wanted to finish my lunch as quickly as possible. I merely wanted to eat lunch with a comfortable atmosphere and environment. I merely wanted to avoid the congestion. That's why I got up early and left my house 1 hour earlier than usual. I merely wanted to stay away from the congestion, traffic congestion, rush hour. So I got up early and left my house 2 hours earlier than usual. I was paid as little as 500 yen for the work. I was paid mere 500 yen for the work. Mere 2 or 3 people will agree with me. Mere 2 or 3 people will agree with me because I'm super unique. I have a totally different perspective from others. I am 180 degrees totally different from others. So maybe 2 or 3 people in the world, only mere 2 or 3 people in the world will agree with my plan, ideas, and so on. Maybe, probably, presumably. Mere. I can no more swim 2 kilometers. I cannot swim 2 kilometers anymore. I cannot swim 2 kilometers any longer. I can no more swim 2 kilometers. I cannot anything but swim 2 kilometers any longer anymore. I can anything but swim 2 meters, 2 kilometers, not 2 meters. It's anything but cool today. It's anything but humid today. My lifestyle might be anything but healthy. The motivation made by the caffeine is nothing but temporal. The motivation made by the caffeine from a cup of coffee is none other than temporal. Mere 500 yen was such a big for children. Now I find it so small, though 200 yen was so big for me when I was a kid. Although I find 200 yen so small and mere right now, it was it was a good deal of money. It was a great deal of money when I was a kid. Because I could buy many things with 200 yen. I mean, as for snacks and chocolate, sweets, and so on. Confectionaries. I could buy many confectionaries with 200 yen. The emails you've got today are mere scamming, so it's better to ignore them. Delete all of them. The emails getting from the strange email address, mere scamming. So delete all of them. Never open the files, okay? Although I find 200 yen so mere, it was such a good deal of money for kids, for me. 200 yen was a great deal of money. 200 yen was a good deal of money for when I was a kid. Mere 200 yen. Even mere 200 yen was a good deal of money when I was a kid. Mere 200 yen. Mere 200 yen was a great deal of money. Mere 200 yen was a good deal of money when I was a kid. The information spreading in the internet is mere rumor without evidence on basis. Without basing on the evidence. Without no basis on evidence. The information spreading on the internet is mere rumors without based on evidence. The information spreading on the internet is mere rumors without basing on the evidence. The fans won't want to hear the perspective of the celebrity about how they think about the news. The subscribers of the YouTube channel would like to know the perspective of him, of how he thinks about the news. My perspective is totally different from others. My perspective differs from others. My perspective differs from that of others. My perspectives about everything differ from those from others. My perspectives totally differ from those of others. Please open the handout to page 3. Please open the handout to page 3. Handout. Please make sure that you have got all of the handouts which are needed for the new employee training, okay? Please make sure that you have the handout. Please make sure that you have the handout. Please make sure that you have all of the handouts which are needed for the training. Handout, 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 handout. Handout, handout. I sometimes find staffers handing out pocket tissue paper to the passers-by. I sometimes see staffers handing out pamphlets to the passers-by. I sometimes come across staffers handing out pamphlets or leaflets to the passers-by, pedestrians. I sometimes find staffers handing out leaflets to the passers-by. I sometimes find staffers handing out pocket tissue paper to the pedestrians in and around the train station. I sometimes find staffers handing out pocket tissue paper to the pedestrians, passers-by, with advertisement on the logo, on the surface of the tissue paper. I sometimes find staffers handing out pocket tissue paper with advertisement on it. I sometimes find staffers handing out leaflets at the exit hall of the train station. I sometimes see staffers handing out leaflets at the train station. The politician was seen being handed 1 million yen from someone in the meeting. The politician was spotted being handed 1 million yen from the company executives. The politician was spotted being handed 1 million yen from the company executive. The participant in the meeting spotted the politician being handed 1 million yen from the company executive. One of the participants of the meeting witnessed the politician being handed 1 million yen from the company executive. Hand, turn in, hand in, hand. Due to the pandemic, some facilities refrained from getting documents by hand for time being, and sending from post office was available only, or sending the documents electronically. Due to the pandemic, handing the documents at the office is not available right now. Sorry for the inconvenience. Due to the pandemic, handing the documents at the office in person is not available right now. We are sorry for the inconvenience. Hand. 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 I saw the company executive handing 1 million yen to the politician. I witnessed the company executive handing 1 million yen to the politician. I see a few handwritten Nengajo, the New Year greeting card, recently. I see few handwritten New Year greeting cards recently. Recently, the New Year greeting cards are written by computer, written by typing, written electronically, written on the computer. Recently, most of the New Year greeting cards, Nengajo, are made by computer, printer. Recently, most of the New Year greeting cards, Nengajo, are created by printer, and they are not handwritten. I find a few handwritten Nengajo, New Year greeting cards. I see few New Year greeting cards, handwritten. Nowadays, most of the New Year greeting cards are written electrically, made of printer, made by printer. Nowadays, most of the New Year greeting cards are made by printer, not handwritten. 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 I see a few handwritten Nengajo recently. I see few handwritten Nengajo New Year greeting cards recently. Handwritten. I see few handwritten Nengajo New Year greeting cards recently. I see few handwritten New Year greeting cards recently. Handwritten, 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 handwritten. Your essay was perfect, except for terrible handwriting. Your essay left nothing to be desired except for terrible handwriting. 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 Submitting the document is available from two choices. filling them out electronically or by handwriting. Submitting the documents can available from two choices: by handwriting or filling them out on the computer. Submitting the documents are available from two choices. One is to fill them out by handwriting or filling them out online. Whichever is available for you. Whichever is okay. Whichever is convenient can be available for you. Whichever is available. Whichever available is you. Whichever available can be chosen. You can choose whichever is convenient for you. You can choose from whichever is convenient for you. Handwriting. Prospective customer. Prospective client. A prospective client. Prospective. Once prospective industry in the past, now declining. Some prospective industries in those days are declining, going down recently. Nothing will last so long. Nothing will last forever. There are times when the industry goes down someday, with time. Once prospective industries in the past are declining now, going down now, with time. Prospective students, prospective candidates. Only prospective candidates were chosen to go on to the next second interview. Prospective candidates will be chosen from the 200 candidates. Prospective candidates will be chosen from a 200 candidates. Prospective candidates will be chosen from a 200 candidates. Prospective candidates will be chosen from the 200 people applying for the position. Prospective future, prospective project, prospective investment, prospective industry, well valued in the past, are declining now. Some prospective industries which were well valued in the past are declining now, going down now. Some prospective industries which were well valued in the past are declining. A prospective client. The staff behaved well in order to sell the car to the prospective client. How much percent of the prospect do you expect when you challenge? Do you need? With how much percentage of prospect will you challenge? Prospect. Is there a prospect that I can pass examination? Do you think there is a prospect that I can pass examination? Do you think there is a prospect that I can be a billionaire as soon as tomorrow? Do you think there is a prospect? Do you think there is prospect that I can be a billionaire with earnings from YouTube videos? Do you think there is prospect that I can be a billionaire with the earnings from YouTube videos as early as next year? Do you think there is prospect that I can be a billionaire with the earnings from YouTube videos as early as next month? Prospect. Typhoon is in prospect, so many residents living in the coastline are ordered to evacuate to safer places such as schools. In prospect, 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 in prospect. Every disaster is in prospect. Every possible disaster is in prospect by the typhoon. Traffic congestion is in prospect during the concert on the day. Traffic congestion is in prospect every rush hour. Traffic congestion is in prospect on the road on this Sunday because the very famous musician, the very famous, internationally famous musician is coming to the hall on the day. So such a huge traffic congestion is in prospect, in prospect, in prospect, in prospect. A record-breaking heat wave is prospect. Record-breaking heat wave is in prospect. Record high temperature is in prospect in the region. Record high temperature. Record high temperature. Record high is in prospect in some areas. In prospect. In prospect. In prospect. Traffic congestion on the road is in prospect from 7 to 9 and after 5 p.m. The tsunami is in prospect to arrive the coastline in 5 minutes. The flight is in prospect to arrive at the international airport in 20 minutes. The flight is in prospect to be delayed about 30 minutes. The flight is in prospect to be delayed about 30 minutes. In prospect. Executive's temporary visit is in prospect on Friday. Executive's temporary visit. Executive's temporary visit is in prospect on Friday, but the exact date is not announced. Executive's temporary visit is in prospect on Friday, but exact time is not announced. The executive's temporary visit is in prospect in this month, but exact day, what time are not announced in order to find defects or wrongdoing in them. Executive temporary visit are in prospect. Executive temporary visit to the branch offices is in prospect. Executive's temporary visit to the branch offices is in prospect in this month. Executive temporary visit to the branch offices is in prospect in this month. In prospect. Record high temperature during summer is in prospect. In prospect. The temporary heavy rain is in prospect at some point during the day. Temporary rain is in prospect tomorrow. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. Temporary rain is in prospect. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. In prospect. Temporary rain is in prospect at some point on the day. In prospect. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.